Happy Ash Wednesday. Thank you for joining us for our Lenten reflection series. As we celebrate this Ash Wednesday today, the beginning of our Lenten journey, just checking in. How are you feeling? I know for myself, I have had many different feelings and associations with this particular liturgical season that is most commonly known for restriction. It's the time of year where Christians across the world abstain from meat on Fridays and fast from particular foods or practices for 40 days. I've had many people speak of angst, guilt, peace, joy, boredom, and so many more related to this season. And I have to admit, I have experienced them all over the years. A few years ago, I began to get curious about why I have so many different feelings depending on the year around Lent. I realized that how I feel usually ends up being about what I'm focusing on. If I'm focusing on committing to fasting, I usually end up feeling guilty when I inevitably forget that it's Friday halfway through my turkey sandwich, or feel the shoulds surround me and my inability to let go of coffee for even 40 days. Once I recognized this, I made a commitment to stop relating Lent with food restriction, guilt, or shoulds. Instead, I began to focus on a fasting that creates space. This type of fasting requires me to be more present to myself, more present to God, and to each person in front of me. Instead of focusing on what I'm eating or not eating, instead I focus on the quality of my presence and what holds me anchored in reality. It is a fast of creating space in my life for deepening encounter with God, for relationship, and for love. During this Lenten season, I practice being more present to the moment, whether it is to myself, to a friend, a person that needs someone to listen to, and to God active and penetrating my life and our lives. I wonder if this is what St. Paul is trying to get at in our second reading for this coming Sunday. Paul says, "The word is near you, in your mouth and in your heart." That is the word of faith that we preach. No one who believes in him will be put to shame. Christ is so near to us, calling out to us, longing for us, if only we have the space to notice it. Now, I don't want to give the false impression that this is easy work. To create space in our lives and to be more present to the realities of our lives in a world that is so full of chaos, tension, violence, and injustice. It can easily overwhelm. In these moments, when I am present to my feelings, and it feels like the only thing that is present is the swirl of chaos and the unknown, it feels impossible to know where God is, and unbelievable that God can still be so near. As I grapple with this reality, I have found an anchor in a song by Sarah Simmons called Orpheus. One line of the song goes, "Don't stop trying to find me here amidst the chaos. Though I know it's blinding, there's a way out. Say out loud, we will not give up on love now." These words help me to stay present to the chaos and begin to go just beneath it, to the anchor of God, the anchor of love which steadies me when I cannot find my footing, which gives me stubborn hope to love when everything seems to lure me to give in to hatred or indifference. And so I hold this time of Lent with you as we journey together. May we each find our particular way of finding and expressing God so near to us. And may we never give up.